Hi guys, it's Suzanne Wachtel. Today's podcast is about the 4 agreements. I'm doing a workshop actually the end of May here in Boca Raton in person on the 4 agreements. Now I know it's an oldie and it's a great book. It really is. It's a very important book because it's simple, okay, but it's so eloquent. It's written by Don Miguel Ruiz. And Oprah back in the day, I remember, bought a copy for all of her staff, like 300 copies. So I usually give it out, or I encourage every new patient to buy a copy, because I feel like the 4 agreements are really a very simple way to live your life. So basically, what the 4 agreements are about how to find joy, eliminate negative thinking, basically what we talk about pretty much all the time. The first agreement is called be impeccable with your word. Now, most people think that means to be honest and what you say is like integrity. It is about being true to your word. It's also about not gossiping, not saying negative things about people, and most important, it's about self-love and not saying negative things to yourself, not putting yourself down, and really developing a relationship with yourself, where you feel loved and cared about unconditionally by yourself. So this be impeccable with your word is a huge one. And I always do a little workshop about that, where we talk about what people typically say to themselves, and then we learn how to reframe it and encourage ourselves to be our best. So that's the first agreement. The second agreement, which is really, really super important, is don't take anything personally. Now, I've done podcasts on this and I live by it. It is a practice, it is a habit, and you need to really work on it. So by not taking anything personally, when somebody offends you or says something mean or cuts you off in traffic, if you really have a great relationship with yourself, you're going to understand that the reason that people are doing that is typically their own stuff that they're taking out on you. And it could be triggered from jealousy, resentment, anger, whatever's going on in their life. So if you learn to remove yourself and check yourself, yes, I'm a good person, I didn't say anything wrong, I didn't gossip, and someone says something hurtful to you, by not allowing it to hurt you and take it personally, you win. Because you start to figure out where it's coming from, why they might have said it, and then you can let it go. It's a wonderful tool. The third one is never take anything, assuming. Don't assume anything. So when you assume this person doesn't like you, you assume you're not good enough, you assume all of these things, you lose. Because by assuming, you don't really know for sure. So the real trick is to ask. Don't assume someone is mad at you. You ask, are you mad with me? Is something wrong? And then you'll know. Because if someone's acting strangely and you don't have a good relationship with yourself, with the words you speak to yourself, and they're a little nasty, and you take it personally because you feel there's something wrong with you, and then you're assuming that it's your fault, it's a lose-lose-lose. So being kind to yourself with your words, never taking anything personally, and not assuming anything is really the key elements in the 4 agreements. The 4th agreement is simply do your best. Just try to do your best no matter what you're doing, whether it's in relationships or parenting or work or just being a kind person in the everyday, day-to-day life. And if you try your best and do your best, that's the best you can do. So I humbly and really strongly suggest get yourself a copy of the 4 Agreements. It's sold pretty much everywhere on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, and really review the 4 Agreements. I reread it yesterday, cover to cover, underlined and took notes because obviously I'm doing a workshop on it. But I also was hearing things in a different way this time around, because as we grow as people, the knowledge, the information is interpreted very differently. So please go out, get yourself a copy of the 4 Agreements. If you're in town, please come to the event about the 4 Agreements on a Sunday, May 24th, 1 to 3:30 at 10,000 Names on Federal Highway in Boca Raton. And until then, have a beautiful day and week, and enjoy your day. Bye. Mwah.